Stop playing so much, bro.
Stop being a bitch, bro.
Oh, hey, easy.
Stop being a boop.
Stop being a
What's up, dude? You guys stoked? Back?
It's good to be back.
Good to be back, dude.
I'm back.
I'm back. Donnie's out of timeout. We found Goomer.
We found
it,
dude. Where you been, bro?
Where you been, Goomer?
Chilling like a villain, bro.
Chilling like a villain? Yeah, that's your answer? We haven't seen you in a month and a half?
That's not true, dude.
Hashtag Where's Goomer started to become a thing, bro.
It's trending on Twitter.
It was trending.
That's not true.
All right.
That's not true.
Yeah. Well, we found Goomer anyway, so thank you for joining us, Goomer. I'm glad you could pencil us in. That means a lot.
Pleasure is all mine.
All right, cool. All right, Donnie, dude.
Dylan.
Killing it.
Killing it.
Smashing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I bet he is.
I bet he does.
Oh, damn it, Goomer.
Having some technical difficulties.
Dude, every time we go to record,
Every time.
it's like,
I
Can you
know,
not hear
dude.
that? Listen to my mic. You hearing it?
I can hear it. No. You're good, man. You're good.
I'm good.
No, I'm not good.
This is why we have like the pre-thing where we sit down and like everyone gets their stuff in order. You know, you choose to like go and get coffee and eat fucking Airheads during that time, but this is like the time that you should be managing your time a little bit better and like making sure your shit's set up. And
Y'all know I'm horrible at managing my time.
Yeah, I know,
I have
dude.
no discipline.
I know. We're recording and he's working on the C clamp to get his fucking boom arm good.
You know what?
At that. And look at that. All perfect. All set up.
I'm
Dude,
back.
You did good. You did good, bro. It looks good. Sounds good. Point.
But all right, well, back to Surrender.
All right.
Donnie.
Dylan.
We had a great week.
Speak to me, bro.
We had a great week, dude. Jordan, we all had a great week, right?
Yes, sir.
We all went on an amazing trip. You had some friends and family come in, got yourself your dream car. So a lot of stuff's been going on for you, bro.
Well, I wouldn't say it's my dream car, but it's
Okay,
a step.
your gold car. My bad. How about that?
Yeah. No, for sure. It was a fucking amazing experience, amazing week. You know, I'm still reflecting back on it. It was just, you know, it was a great time to come together with everyone, you know, people from my family from Ohio, my friends from Ohio, one of my friends from Texas. Like, you know, we planned this a couple months ago and I didn't even realize it. Like literally when I was planning this, and you guys will probably fucking say bullshit, but I didn't realize that it was like right on the same date as my 2-year sobriety, dude. I swear to God, I didn't realize that. I just wanted to go on a ski trip, bro. And so I used to go on a ski trip every year, even in my addiction. And it was just a shit show. Like every time. Straight chaos, dude. Like
This one was a good one.
Cocaine, drinking, like it was just a mess, bro, every time. And for everyone to come together and be sober and enjoy each other's company and like the connection with everyone was absolutely amazing.
No, it was, dude. And I know obviously I'm giving you a bunch of shit in 2 years not knowing my ass, but honestly it was really cool, man. Like just to see it all go down. I know I didn't go to church with you guys, but I show up to the restaurant and you're driving your fucking brand new Tesla. And just coincidentally, he also didn't know that this was going to go down.
Dude, I did.
But he had his Tesla delivered when his family was there. So the truck went and dropped it off so he can go and sign for it.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, this is an honest program, and I honestly...
Look, he's justified.
I seriously did it.
This is an honest program.
I was seriously trying to get it delivered like a fucking month prior to that, but there was... Like, when I say God's timing, like, that's exactly how it happened. Like, I had no control over it. I did a little bit of footwork a couple months before. I thought I would be here way before that, and it just got delayed. A couple things happened here, a couple things happened there, and it got delayed, dude. And then it showed up that day, and I think it was all supposed to happen exactly how it happened, dude.
I can actually vouch for him, too, because he told me that it wasn't supposed to come until after the trip anyway. And so I mean, even I was surprised when he got it.
I was
like a few
surprised
days
too,
early.
bro.
Did you not listen to that last episode where we talk about Donnie's slow playing? when he planned. Yeah, that was clean, bro.
starts in the
You
mind,
had
bro.
Jordan like, Jordan, my Tesla's not supposed to be here for like another month. What's this? A Tesla in my driveway?
The day after my family gets here.
No, man. But in all seriousness, you're right.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's
dude.
on
Just
this
kidding.
program.
No.
No, in all seriousness, man, it was like it was one of those moments where I was super fucking proud. Like I was just like, because again, dude, I just go back to thinking like my boy just bought a Tesla. You've been talking about that Tesla forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I'm trying to make the focus on material objects, but let's just get real. Like some material shit is cool, right? Is that your phone, Goomer? Will you
No.
please silence that? Thank you. Again, this is things we do before we hit record.
Shut up.
But grab an airhead while you're at it, please. But no, seriously, like I said, I'm not trying to make it like a monetary thing, but I remember, like I said, dude, us after the meeting, and again, I'm like 2 months sober, you're like 7-8 months sober, something like that, and we were stressing out about a hamburger. Like, right, we weren't ready to go home. We wanted the meeting after the meeting. We're like, dude, let's get some lunch. And you're like, how much is a fucking burger, though? And I'm like, dude, it's like $3-4. Like, we're going to drop some dough on this burger.
Seriously, I remember this, dude.
Absolutely, man. So I really thought about that, man. I just really pondered that. And again, it's one of those things where I don't always see the change in myself, right? I look in the mirror every single day and I don't see the change in myself. I don't see the progress that I'm making. I don't see my daily routines, how they're improving or regressing, whatever it is. But I don't see the change in myself slowly every day. But when I get to see a moment like that, it's like, damn, this shit is fucking working, dude. Like my boy went from like, yo, how much is that hamburger to like rolling up and getting kicked off autopilot in his Tesla because you don't know how to drive still, right? That's a true story, by the way.
Yeah.
Jordan can attest to that, I believe. What happened with that?
No, dude, I broke the rules, bro.
It happens.
That's why my insurance is high because my driving record is so colorful.
True that.
Yeah.
As many of you
But
have
anyway.
heard,
Yeah,
Donnie's
exactly.
driving record.
Dude, honestly, I don't even know how the fuck I got my license.
I don't either, dude.
And they gave me an Arizona license. They just don't know what I'm capable of.
No,
I guess.
that's insane. That's insane. Like thinking about you guys and then you're the one.
I know, right?
Jordan doesn't have like what the fuck?
He's been in one car accident.
He's been in
I've been in one car accident and I don't have a license.
right. Like, but Donnie
This guy
is on-
trashes half of Ohio.
gets banned from Columbus.
Yeah. And they're just like, here you go.
That's a flaw in the system right there, dude. Something
It's
fucked
funny,
up
dude.
going on.
I don't
It's
know.
all right. God's plan. God's will.
Yeah, I guess so, dude. But
It's
no,
a miracle.
it is a miracle that you have a license. It's a miracle that you're alive, and an even bigger miracle that you have a license for sure.
Mhm.
But it was really, really like inspirational to see that, man. And again, it just goes back to the thing. I don't always see the change in myself, but to see a moment like that and to see your family come through and your homies coming through, almost all of which were sober, like coming and kicking it. Like, dude, that
Yeah.
was a big moment, bro. How did that make you feel? I want to know, like, honestly, like, how did that make you feel for your friends and family to come out and support you that way? And then to have not only like your new family here, but like your family, like from there, show up and you guys were sober. These are cats I used to party with a lot, right?
Mhm.
You know, didn't live the healthiest of lifestyles for the most part. And they come out and you get to share that moment all in recovery, almost all in recovery.
Yeah, dude. It was dude, it's hard to even wrap my head around the feeling, even like throughout the whole time. Like even my buddy from Vegas came too.
Yeah.
Like this, and I surprised everyone. No one knew he was coming. Like everyone of my other friends haven't seen him in, a couple years, 3-4 years, and then he like just shows up, dude, at the house, and everyone was like, "What the fuck?" It was just sweet, man. But the feeling, like I was like on such a spiritual and such a like a connection high, dude. Like it was just so much going on. I didn't like. I literally felt like I was just on like this pink cloud the whole time, dude. And then shredding the mountains too. Like I just love skiing for real.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. Both of you, fuck you too, Jordan.
Dylan, how was your
Dude,
experience, dude?
okay. I was. You
No.
can ask Donnie. I was, and I'll tell you this. I was so excited to go snowboarding with Dylan because I was just so excited to be better at him than something.
You kicked his ass?
I was like, yes, I want to see Dylan snowboard. I want him to see me because I want him to see me do good. Because he kicks my ass and everything, but not this thing.
Humble did that. That's what you meant?
What do you mean?
You're like, it was a humbling experience. Man.
No, not being. It wasn't because Jordan was better than me. That was no. The humbling part is, I took a fucking snowboarding lesson, a beginner's lesson. That's humbling, bro.
You did, and he did good. Yeah, like the day after his beginner lesson, we took him down a black diamond.
Yeah, it's like second or first hill. We're like, let's go.
I was
sink or swim.
I thought you were good at that.
Dude, that was I learned how to snowboard the day before they took me to the top of the mountain, pretty much. So, all right. So I'd been snowboarding twice before within a 10-year period. All right. The first time when I was like a teenager, I used my dad's board, who's 4 inches taller and was 70 pounds heavier than me at that time. So I got on it, no idea what to do. I'm trying to treat it like a skateboard, and it's just not the same thing. So I just fly down the fucking mountain at an incredible speed and just fall on my ass. All right. That was my snowboarding experience. So when we all went, I decided, like, dude, I want to have a good time. Like, and I want to learn how to like cruise and stop and like actually be able to like ride a snowboard. I go there, dude, and I'm like, you know what? All right, fuck it. I'm gonna humble myself, right? A big part of the program is humbling myself, admitting when I need help, right? Asking for help. So that was like, it might not sound like a lot, but that was like a big moment for me to be like, I'm gonna take this beginner lesson. I sit there and I go there and there's like these two girls like looking at their nails like, yeah, I don't know if we're actually going to stick around for this lesson. And like, that's all it is. And I'm just sitting there, bro. And they got us like in this fucking orange box where it's just like obvious. It's like, it was humbling, bro. It was, dude. Everyone else is, Donnie's like, hey, where you at? Yeah, we're just snowboarding to this restaurant. No, it's not the one by you. You got to ride to it. And I'm just like, all right, cool. Well, fuck you too, Donnie. I'll be done in a couple hours. And so I'm there.
Oh, you can't ride there?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
I did not. As you said it to me, I didn't realize how.
Yes. As I'm sitting in the little orange ropes waiting for my instructor, this is the phone call I get from Donnie.
He was like, I'm at this lesson. I was like, all right, well, fucking see you later.
No
like,
fuck.
Yeah, and he was like, all right, hurry up though, dude.
Yeah.
He told me like hurry up like 7 times.
We did. We wanted him out there.
I was like, yeah, fuck. Now I know it was for like a fucked up reason though that you
That was
wanted
just
me.
me.
Yeah. But so all right, but so then I go and do this lesson and again, I'm with people who are like legit like can't fucking balance for shit, right? And at least I have like a skateboarding background, so I can at least like I know what to do on a board itself. But I'm sitting there, dude, and we're like on this little bunny slope hill that's a whole fucking 100 feet long, and I'm just, like, it's humbling. But I took my time and I stuck with it. I was like, all right, dude, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna listen to everything this dude has to say. So eventually, I start turning, you know, whatever, and I started having a good time. I had a good time. The fucking next day, though, these guys are like, let's go. All right, cool. So I meet up with them. They're like, mind you, I learned how to snowboard yesterday, pretty much. All right. They're like, all right, we're just going to go on the gondola, dude. And we get in that motherfucker, dude. And we just keep going up and up and up. And I'm looking back.
The look on your face as we're going up the gondola was like just pure concern. You were just like,
yes. Dude, it's sketchy, bro. Do you snowboard at all?
No.
Have you ever?
When I was a kid, yeah.
All right, well, then never mind. But it's fucked up, bro. So, yes, we're going up there, and they're just like, oh, yeah, just throw your skis in this, your snowboard in that. Hurry up, Dylan. You got to be quick when you get in there, all right? You got to be quicker than that. And, like, so the whole thing's just like, dude, fucking anxiety attack, right? Like, they're having a great time. I'm not having fun, all right? I'm just worried about surviving at this fucking point, right? There's no, like, fun being had, all right? This is a survival mission to me at this point. Donnie looks like he's hiking Mount Everest.
Barefoot?
Oh, no, dude, these motherfuckers got his poles and shit, his fucking backpack, 10 jackets, water for everyone. Like, this is his group guide for fucking Mount Everest. For real, bro. And he's just like, oh, no, dude, you'll be fine, bro. You did better than me my first time. Like,
Encouraging words of
Yeah, I
Donnie.
know. So we go up. We finally get up, and it's windy as fuck, bro. So we get to the tip top of the mountain, and all I see is just. It looks like that fucking movie, like Vertical Limit or something like that, dude. Up there, it's just fucking crazy. Donnie's like, let's take a picture where it says how high we are, how many feet up we are. Like,
11,500 feet.
yeah, so I'm like tripping, dude. Like I'm legitimately concerned. All right,
That's high.
dude. They're all geared up. I got Ray-Bans and a beanie on.
In a t-shirt.
Yeah, it's like,
What's wrong with you?
dude. So we get up there and shout outs to your boy Jimmy, first of all right? So much love to Jimmy. Jimmy, thank you. Because he like stuck around and like hung back with me. I don't see Jordan or like Donnie for the next hour. I don't even know,
Where did
dude.
you guys
Like,
go?
We're just like,
they
see
were
you at the
having fun,
bottom.
dude. Oh yeah, and and they're like, all right, so we're gonna go down this, and there's gonna be like a little path. You're gonna cut through, go through that tree, go down this tree, and then go straight down. But it's super steep, like the first half. So just try to like stay slow. I'm like, dude, fuck.
Damn, I wish I was there, bro.
And this is like legit, bro. Like I've never. They do this shit. Like this is what they do, all right? Like they've been snowboarding, like all that shit. Donnie's like fucking throwing snow at Jordan's camera, like all, you know, like fucking Aspen over here. And I'm just sitting up there like praying, dude. Like I legit prayed, like, and I meant my prayer too. Like I was like up there, like God, just get me down. Like
I thought you did well. You did
Yeah,
well going down that thing.
For your first time, I think you did very well, dude. You did good.
It was fun. It was fun, but it was scary, dude.
He comes up, he's like, this is not fun, dude. He's like, I am not having fun.
That's funny.
It was sketchy, bro, but it was dope though. It was dope, and it was awesome, like to do that with you guys. 'Cause that was the first time I'd ever been like snowboarding with homies. Because before that, like I'd went a couple times with Bree, but the first time, like I said, I was a teenager, and then the second time, it was like when I was already in my addiction. I ended up getting like a big concussion and shit like that. So it was a good time, man. And that connection, like you said, like that connection moments was real, bro. And you were, dude. You were vibing out, dude. You were doing a good. You were pretty fucking good. You were skiing, so I don't really know how to judge that.
I'm good skier, dude.
Well, he's a better skier than I am snowboarder.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, my sister sent me a video today from her time hop. It was 5 years ago. I did the Aspen, the Highland Bowl in Aspen. It's 13,000 feet. And this is in my addiction, right? I hiked, you take the lift up 10,000 feet, the gondola, and then you hike the other 3,000 feet. So there's a picture of me. So during this, I hiked 3,000 feet with my skis on my back in stepped out snow. Like, so the snow is so deep that people like hike it back and forth. They get paid to hike it to make steps, up this ridge line.
So that's like powder.
Yeah, dude, powder. Yeah, and there was like a foot and a half of fresh powder that day.
Wow.
So we hike up this thing, and I'm fucking dying. Okay, the whole time up, I'm smoking cigarettes, hiking, and the elevation in Colorado is so freaking high. Like, I couldn't breathe to begin with. So I'm like having an asthma attack. I'm like shredding layers. And
Did you bring any crack with you?
no, I didn't know. I was actually and I was withdrawing too. Like I had enough. I was on subs, so I was doing heroin, but I was like, I need to take subs with me because I can't bring all this, these drugs with me.
That sounds horrible.
It was horrible. I'm fucking dripping sweat, smoking cigarettes, about to die, having an asthma attack, like a panic attack. Like I'm ripping my face mask off, and I look next to me, and there's just some like 70-year-old lady on her skis pushing herself up the hill with her poles and blowing past me. These people got like oxygen masks on and shit hiking this. I made it though. It took me all day, dude, to get up this fucking thing. One run was like, I don't know, hour and a half long down.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Damn,
like
dude.
huge ass mountains, bro. Like it was badass though. And it was just like to go from that, like now I don't smoke cigarettes and like, I don't know, it was cool, man, just to be sober on the mountain and really soak in the whole view of everything.
It was beautiful, man.
We had this moment when we went on the second day because we went early,
Yes,
just
you
the
did.
three of us before everyone else, and
And the three of us, he does not mean me.
not Dylan,
No, not Dylan, my boy from Vegas.
his boy
Yeah.
from Vegas. And so they were both better than me, but like I could keep up with them. But we went up to that same run that we took you on, and we were going down, And I had this like moment that like has just been stuck with me through this like whole trip. There was this one moment I was like, I was behind you guys, but we had the whole run to ourselves. It looked like, and it was just freshly, like carved out, groomed. And like the sun was still coming up through the trees and it was just quiet and it wasn't windy. And it was just the three of us as far as you can see, like front or back. And like, I just had this like insane moment of like, I couldn't be here doing this if I wasn't sober. Like this never would be happening. Like, and it's just that like, that was probably like a real big epiphany moment that I had on the trip that is stuck with me that I've put now in like my sobriety tool bag because I want to remember that moment for a long time.
Dude, that sounds spiritual.
It
was
like experience peace,
Yeah.
serenity, all that stuff.
It was insane. So I was forever grateful for for that trip.
I
and
bet,
all that
dude.
stuff,
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm glad you shared that with us because that's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, he said he had a couple aha moments. I didn't want to ask you just because I wanted to save it for this, but yeah, dude, that was one of the moments you're talking about.
That was one of the ones I was talking about. Yeah, definitely. Dude. It was just it was like everything just started to come together from all the stuff that was going on that week, and just the whole experience like all came into that one moment, and it was like
that sounds powerful.
Yeah,
man.
and it was like hell yeah.
I would even go further than that, right? Like yes, that week or whatever, but like again, to the outside world, it's just a snowboarding trip. That's all it was. But like to us, we had to fight for our fucking lives to get to that snowboard trip together. That group, like all of us together, like you said, that doesn't happen if I'm not sober, man. Like that was a lot of fucking shit coming together. And that's why I think that week was so big, dude. Just, I know it was big for you. Like it had to be monumental for you, but like even just to be a part of it, right? Like, just to be a part of it and like to see and just hear stories from like your addiction too. Cause right, we all know each other in sobriety. Like none of us really know what each other was like in addiction. Apparently Donnie just likes to hit his friends, but but it was, dude.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Don't listen to the drunk guy.
Dude, his homie had the line of the fucking trip though. I was like, he was talking about Donnie at one point. He goes, dude, it's crazy to see him sober. Because I'm just looking at him sitting. I don't even think this was going down, but he was like, I'm just looking at him and he's like sober. It's fucking weird. Lived with the guy for years when he was all fucked up. And I was like, yeah. I was like, did you smoke crack too? He goes, yeah, but I never paid for it. Justification at its finest.
He's still in denial.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
That shit was funny though, dude.
It was.
I never paid for it.
Shit is funny, man.
That was funny. But man, but honestly, to go back to just like that connection, that moment where it all came together, like staring down the mountain and just, I don't know, that spiritual moment, bro. Having your people there and just like sober, like skiing, which you said, I mean, you love skiing, like just being out there and like that connection with like just even being in nature for me at least, like is really, really big for me too. Like to look down and just see beauty. Like it just sets like such a good vibe, man. And then the company, all of us like in recovery and having a fucking blast, dude. Like even when we got back to the house, dude, like doing all those fucking push-ups for betting all those push-ups and shit and just playing pool and fucking darts. And, I got his boys good, dude.
An intense game at LCR.
An intense
LCR got hyped,
did you see the stories?
I saw
Jordan, dude, his reactions were fucking great, dude.
Bree put like a compilation together of just Jordan.
So fucking weak, dude.
Oh my god, dude! Like it would have defied all energy in the world if he did not win a game of LCR. Like, for real, bro.
That's funny.
I did though.
You did, I know. No, dude.
How much was the pot?
Like $36.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's like 13 of us or something.
Yeah, and by the end of it, I was the only one buying myself in.
Yeah. Dylan kept paying for games. Everyone else was spotting each other because we all won games.
It's cool. I waxed him at poker the night before, so I was like, I was in the green.
Yeah, he won like $200.
Yeah.
What can I say, dude?
He got fucking lucky, okay? There was no skill involved in his poker win at all, dude. It was just he got blessed with really good cards, man.
The cards
Part
that
of
you
the
see.
And all of his character defects once again came out.
When it comes to betting,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a
No,
gambling problem.
It was cool, man. I want to take it back to that, dude. The best moments were like, obviously there were so many of them, but I think just the sitting at the top of the mountain, dude, when you get to the top and just taking a breath and like looking around, it was just like, damn, this is like God's creation, and like it was just
Absolutely.
awesome, man. And then that like to see, so like I know everyone, you know, I'm the common bond between everyone, right?
Yeah.
That came, and it was just awesome to see that you guys connected. On
Dude, I didn't even
such-
see you on this trip. I feel like I didn't.
I didn't.
Even hang
I
out
feel
with
like I
you.
didn't see Dylan because you were hanging out with whatever, like my
Who-
friends. Like it was
yeah.
just, yeah, I don't know. It was weird, but it was just that common bond that you guys, everyone just bonded like super quick and on a deep level, just because we have that. You know, we're in the same solution and the same things we went through, and like you said, we were fighting for our lives for so long, and to get to that point and to share that with everyone, like that experience is just, it's just awesome, man. It's a real like moment for me.
It was deep.
Yeah,
It was. And
it
that,
was.
I had a conversation with your boy about that too. I was like, man, with like, because he was talking, it's like, he said something, you can go anywhere in the world, man. You find someone in the program, and he was like, there's that connection. I just told him, I was like, absolutely. Like, there's that understanding.
Mhm.
Like, there's like, yo, like, oh, I know what you've been through. Like, you know what I've been through too. Want to hang out? Cool. You know, like,
Did we just
Yeah.
become best
we
friends?
just be, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, we're talking about John Stamos. So yeah, exactly. But no, it really was, bro. And just like you said, like the fact that I feel like I really didn't even hang out with you. Like honestly, I didn't really hang out with either of you guys. Like you guys
No.
were like doing your fucking thing or whatever, and it wasn't like it just wasn't even an issue. It was just like, oh no, we're all just hanging out. Like it's all good. You know, like
Mhm.
we're just that connection, that vibe, and that all of it, man. It was amazing to see, bro. And it meant a lot to me. I can't imagine how much it meant to you, but it meant a lot to me because, like I told you, bro, not that I think you were taking that trip for granted at all, but just like cherish that moment where your family and friends are here sober, because like that's a fucking dream for a lot of people, you know, like myself included. So to see that go down, it was just, I don't know, it meant a lot to me, man. It
Yeah.
did. And like to be a part of that, me and Jordan were even talking about like just like being there, like whatever, like to see it all go down, like it was dope, man.
I know. Well, I'm happy. I'm super pumped that you guys were there, like with me, because you guys are such a huge, you know, part of my life and my sobriety now. Like you're my family, basically. Like no matter what happens, like we got each other's back, you know, and that's and with no expectations, you know, in return. And that's like the best, the beauty of the program. It's like we're there to share these experiences with people, and you know, and after all that, like I go sit down with, you know, with one of my sponsors or mentors, whatever, and you know, he's 85 years old, you know, it's 30 years of sobriety, and I'm just talking to him, and you know, I like took him for a ride in the car and stuff, and like he's
Oh,
the one that
shit.
told me, he's like, you need to get some more responsibility. Why don't you go buy a car? You know, start off with that, like something that'll drive you a little bit, you know, to work more, to work harder, like, you know, and you know, do something for yourself that you want, you know. So I work towards it, and I put it on my vision board, you know, and you know, small little changes, small efforts, daily, consistently, you know, then equal results towards the end. And so I'm sitting there talking with him, and he's like, you know, like we were talking about the trip, and he's like, how was it? You know, he gets all pumped up, you know, like he lives through me, or you know, through my experiences now. And I was just like telling him about it, and he's like, that's amazing, you know, cherish his memory. He's like, you know, that's all I have now, you know, I have memories. He's like, the money, you could have it, you could take it. He's like, you know, you know, as you get you get older, you know, your time is limited, right? And he was like,
Yeah.
all I have is those memories that I cherish with family, with friends, you know, in most of the best years of my life were in my sobriety. Like, oh, you know, he's like, all the chaos and insanity and my addiction. He's like, and now, you know, all the years of sobriety just giving me so many of those memories. And he's like, I sit here on my back porch and just reminisce, you know, and talk to people on the phone about all these different things that I did, you know. And that just hit me hard, because it's like, you know, like, oh, you know, this is expensive, or I don't have the money. Like, we have the ability to go make more money, right?
Yeah.
We don't have the ability to get more time and more memories. You
Yeah.
know, we can only we only have so much time to create. And this is like a history for us, you know?
What do you mean?
Like this is part of our story. You
Oh,
know?
gotcha.
Like the history of our life. You know, when you continue on and you look back.
The journey. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we also talk, and he's like, about the hardest times of his life, and he like the things that he feared the most that he did and overcame, and he was like, did I want to do them in the moment? No, I was like scared to death, but I did them, and it was hard as hell, and I was like, but was it worth it? And he was like, it was worth every bit of it, every bit of hard work I put in, it was worth it, because now today I don't look back and say, oh man, I really wish I would have did that. He looks back on it and says, yeah, I fucking did that. It sucked. It was hard, but I did it and I have no regrets,
What you're talking about right there too, like the time aspect. That's that's the biggest reason that I'm on like the journey that I'm on right now, right? Like I'm working really hard to fucking like rearrange the way I do life. Like quitting my job, that was like the first step, right? Out of the fear into like what I want. And what I'm finding too is it's difficult, man, to learn how to relive. Like I feel like I'm like in recovery for a whole different thing right now. Like I feel like I really don't know how to describe it, but it goes back to that time thing. All I know is that I'm fighting for a way of life that provides the time that I want. Because that was, dude, like I said, I'm pretty sure I've said it, but when I spent this last Christmas and I couldn't watch a single Christmas movie with my daughter at night, that was a fucking wrap. I was done. I said I will never fucking do that again because it's that time aspect, right? Like I don't want to miss out on those things anymore, and it goes to being sober, right? None of this was possible if I didn't stay sober, right? You're not at the top of that mountain with fucking people who maybe you didn't even know them, but like there's that love already. All of us, you're not there if you're not sober, right? Like that sobriety is fucking giving me an opportunity to make those things possible. So the life that I want, I firmly believe is fucking possible. It's scary to get there because I'm not relying on the traditional 9-to-5 paycheck. And if people are out there, that's fine. Like I'm not bashing the 9-to-5 paycheck at all, like whatsoever. It's more or less of just me, like I said, seeking the life that I want, which still requires a lot of work, still requires dedication, and requires a lot of like responsibility and like self-discipline. So to go through that whole changing process, bro, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. But then when we get to experience shit like that, it's like, yo, this is why we do it.
It's all worth it.
This is why we do it. This is why we recover, right?
Yeah, like the time, dude. Like so Jordan's, his 30th birthday, right? Like that was part of like this trip, celebration. Like you're never gonna turn 30 again sober.
Yeah.
Like that only fucking happens one time. Right?
Yeah.
Like I pray that I only get sober for 2 years, one time.
Right.
Like that's my hope and my prayers, and that's what I continue to work for. So that's like being a part of that meant so much to me,
Oh, yeah, and it really meant a lot to me too. That was my other like moment that I had was because I, at the end of that trip, like the day after, I did turn 30. So we did that whole snowboarding. Then we went and saw the Grand Canyon, which fucking blew me away,
dude.
That was another spiritual moment. Was just seeing the Grand Canyon. Like people always talk about how you have to see it. How pictures don't do it justice. I get it.
I get it now, dude. Seriously,
I get it.
Me too.
And then we went skydiving. Your family took me skydiving, and that was unreal because so we were going up in the plane, and I just remember I kept thinking I was gonna be like nervous, but I wasn't. If you look back at the video, I look pretty nervous. But
oh, you guys have the video?
Yeah.
Like we're here?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to watch it when we're done with this.
But I just remember thinking like I was so ready, and I was having these thoughts like my birthday the year before I was in treatment.
Yeah.
When I turned 29, I was in rehab, almost done, like almost had my 30 days, but I was in treatment. And the year before that, I don't know, I invited a bunch of people out to the bar, and a few came for like an hour, and then it dwindled out. And like my birthday's a big deal to me, right? It just always has been. And because, it gives me a chance to be selfish for a day. Son
of a bitch.
This is my day.
My day.
But so then when we went up there and we went out that plane, I just remember taking it all in together going, this is the best fucking birthday I've ever had. Again, and it wouldn't be possible if I continued to do what I was doing. You know, like it's all because of the choices that I made to get sober and live my life a certain way, and the changes that I decided to make to better my life, and the amazing friends that have came into my life because of those decisions. And so that was another moment for me. So that like wrapped the whole week up into like, I'm so fucking grateful.
Dude.
I was just grateful.
So
And I can't express to you how fucking grateful I was for you.
Thanks, bro. I'm glad you got to experience that, bro, because most people never experience that, man. Jumping out of an airplane over the Grand Canyon. Like, that shit was dope, bro.
That was tight.
And this is my second time skydiving, so I was able to like soak that shit in, dude. Like, control my breathing, jumping out of the plane and really looking at the view, like free falling. Like, and the best thing is, dude, like that's that moment of peace, like peace of mind and serenity, dude. Like, there's nothing else on your mind, dude.
Yeah.
Like, when you're 16,000 feet in the air and you're about to jump out of a fucking airplane, there's like I just had this blankness, dude, across me. Like, it was just it was just sweet, man. Made me want to go do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, I do want to go again at the Grand Canyon. The way that I've been skydiving before, but I feel like just over the Grand Canyon, like that scenery has to just be insane, dude. Was that your first time?
Yeah, it was my first time.
Oh fuck, what a first time!
I know, right?
What a spot to go skydiving for the first time, dude. That's
Yeah,
amazing, dude. But I wanna. So when you're talking about your birthdays, dude, like they hit that really hit me hard. All right, I think the progression is like so well displayed in the way you just described your last 3 birthday parties. Your last birthday party in active addiction, you ended up alone at the bar. That's fucking lonely. That sucks, right? Like, to be like, oh, it's my birthday, but no one wants to fucking hang out with me because my alcoholism is just ridiculous, you know? To just be that lonely, you know? Followed by my next birthday in treatment. You're in rehab for your birthday. Something that means so much to you. You're in rehab for your birthday. And I know when I was in rehab, I just thought about it for a little while. There was a moment in time where I was like, man, I fucked up that bad. I fucked up that bad.
Yeah.
I'm in rehab right now.
Rehab.
Like that moment of clarity. Like,
I made a fucking mess out of my life this bad that I'm in like, you joke about that shit growing up. I'm in fucking rehab. So to spend your birthday, a day that you just described as meaning so much to you in rehab, fast forward 1 fucking year in the solution, and you're skydiving over the Grand Canyon sober after an amazing fucking trip with people that love you, snowboarding, fucking bullshitting, connecting, fellowshipping. Damn. The gravity of the, like, literally the gravity of that is insane, bro.
Dude.
And real fast,
No, yeah, go for it.
a year, right? And that was in a year's time, essentially 1 year's time. In rehab, when we're in treatment, like a year out, that's like, oh my fucking gosh. Like, they had us write letters to ourselves that we would get if we made it to a year. And I just got my 1 year letter, fucking 7 months late, or 8 months late. But I remember thinking how far out 1 year looks, right? When we're just starting, it feels impossible. So, like, for the newcomer listening, maybe, like, 1 year out feels impossible. Absolutely felt impossible to all of us. Felt so far out. How fucking fast did this past year go by for you, dude? Like that.
Dude. I was
Too
just
fast.
telling you, I've now officially been in Arizona for a year.
And that's
Wow.
crazy.
It still feels like I just got here, but also feels like I've accomplished so much, you know? And yeah, like you said, the gravity of the situation and all that, that's what all came together to me in that moment. And I don't know. I don't have any other words for that except gratitude. Gratitude on all accounts. Gratitude for, you know, everything that God has given me. Gratitude for everything my parents done. Everything you guys have done. Gratitude for Donnie and your family for what they did for me on that day and that week and everything. And it was almost overwhelming. I was almost in tears. But when I show you back and watch the video, you'll just see me screaming out of like pure joy,
I bet.
pure happiness.
I bet, man.
That's awesome.
That is, dude. That is. I'm really stoked out. Just all of it. It's just a big, man. It's a lot to digest, right?
It is, dude. That's like reflecting back on it. Like I'll be reflecting back on this, like all the, how God was showing up. And I bring it back to that because that's, it is like when it's all like that one song, dude. It's like, God's always working even when we don't see him, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
Like my boy, they got like 8 months, in Texas, and then my buddy in Ohio that has 20 some months now, and then like all that, dude, just bringing us all together.
And shout outs to your boy too. I mean, dude, he don't care. Tyler. Let me give some love to Tyler, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Father of the year, bro, with my daughter. Right? There's like Brooklyn has about 75 pictures of his homie Tyler. I maybe have like one picture with him on the whole trip, dude. Yeah, it was like, and that honestly, and I want to touch on that even just because you were talking about like there's that understanding, right? Like there's that understanding. We're all in recovery, like that love. Like there was even a joke at one point where your mom and some whatever was making a joke like, I can't believe I can leave my purse around.
Oh yeah,
I can leave my purse out and everything's there. Like
yeah,
like just that whole different lifestyle, man. Like sounds like if I just say it out loud, I sound like a really, really bad dad. It's like I left my daughter with some dude that I just met and these people that I just met to go snowboarding. But it wasn't even like that, bro. Like that connection, that love, like all of it, man. Like I felt safe, bro. Like I was like, no, he's got it. Like they're going to take, like Donnie's mom, like, your cousin, whatever. Like they're all going to take care of her, and I firmly believed it, man, because it's just, I don't know, that understanding, man. That connection, and I don't know. I just wanted to show him some love for that because without that, I'm not going snowboarding at all that time. So
yeah, that's awesome. Like that you trust,
that trust, dude, on his program.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, no, but I didn't mean to cut you off on that. I don't know where you're going, but you said something about it's just a lot to digest. You'll be thinking about this weekend for a long time.
God working.
Oh yeah,
ways.
God working, just showing up all over the place.
Just showing up, dude, in all of our lives, man. And just we're trying to play the game, dude, and he's already checkmate, like you said, bro.
Breaking out a checkers board, he already called checkmate on some chess shit, dude. It's like, it is.
And I can't wait to see. Like my one buddy, he's thinking about moving out here, like, and I hope he does, and I'm here, like, I want to be that resource for him to maybe take that next step out, or do something to get uncomfortable, bro. Like if I'm able to like help him or push him or maybe just, give him a little bit of motivation, man. Like I that's awesome, dude, that I can even do that,
It is. And I got to see what like a pillar you were like to these people, because obviously you were pretty fucked up for a while. Your buddy's telling me all these stories. Apparently you've hit him 82 times now. You punched him a lot, but
dude, no, I haven't.
But I'm hearing these stories, and then I see the way they all look. Like, holy shit! Like the way he changed his life around, and like this. Honestly, to me, this isn't even on some drug shit, right? This is like when I see somebody just fucking moving forward, like getting motivated, like being genuinely proud of a homie, like. Just like when I was watching you play drums the other day, dude. Like, I was fucking proud of you, bro. Like, I was, like, up there and I was just like, yeah, that's my boy right there. Like,
hell yeah, dude.
Like, to see that shit, like, stokes me out. Because I don't always see the change in myself. But when I see, Jordan was in rehab for his birthday last year. Now he's jumping out of a plane over the Grand Canyon sober. Damn, something must be working. Donnie just went on this nice trip, got his nice car. Like, damn, something must be working. Goomer, something will work eventually. I promise.
Nah, dude. I think you got something with the drums, bro, for real. Like, just watching that video, even though I wasn't there, man. Like, I genuinely see you doing something great with that. Like, for real.
Who knows, man? I don't know. It just unfolded, and the more I ran away from it, the more I got put in that situation behind the drum set, and I just took the opportunity. Just lately, I just been like just been kicking back lately, but it's kind of cool, man, to see hear you guys' stories on the trip.
This is bullshit. Like, he wasn't there, dude. I'm so mad, bro. Like,
it wasn't meant to be.
All right, it wasn't meant to be. Whatever. But it was, dude. It was super fucking tight, dude.
Yeah, man.
But I want to, like you said, God showing up, bro. The way that you got to the drums, though, because one of the things that Goomer's always told me too. What did you tell me, dude? Where did you want to play the drums at?
At church, huh?
You always wanted to play the drums at church,
Since
right?
I was a kid.
Since he was a little kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't do it, whatever, didn't do it. Gets addicted to this drug called fentanyl. Meets this guy at a room who happens to go to this church. And then it just starts unfolding and unfolding and unfolding. And bro, when he sat down to go play, these cats like had no idea what they were like. They thought he was just gonna be some like dude, just like, you know, what'd you call it?
Boots and cats.
Boots and cats. Yeah, just all boots and cats. And then next thing you know, he's like getting down, bro.
Fucking straight drummer boy, dude.
It was cool, man. It was cool. It was a big moment.
It was.
I don't know, man. I can't explain it.
It felt big for me because I've been
Yeah.
trying forever. And then like, I don't know, it's just like the process of events, man, in the way that like, I don't know, I feel the way like God's worked out and like just kind of his timing, right? God's timing. Your Tesla shows up when it does. God's timing.
For real, dude.
No,
I'm genuinely telling you like that.
I believe you.
I think it all happened for a reason, bro. Seriously.
No, I think
There's no just coincidences or, you know, accidents anymore.
no,
Right?
you're big on that.
Are you don't believe that?
I do believe. No, I believe.
What do you believe, dude?
I agree with what you said. I
Nah,
don't know. I don't because then we're gonna get a discussion of like free will.
Yeah,
I don't know,
anyways.
dude. I don't know how to.
So I wasn't there in person, dude, when you were playing the drums, but I seen it on video and I was like, hell yeah, dude. And like you just looked like, I don't know, man. Just looked like you fit right there. Like it was all supposed to be exactly how it was, man. It was awesome just to see like there was just like fire, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. Seriously.
Thanks, man. It's weird, man. It kind of blew up like around my family. Like my sister commented on that, and then my brother-in-law,
Yeah.
he called me out of nowhere, and like he just like not the one that you guys met and stuff like
Right.
that. My other brother-in-law, like he hit me up and he was just like, "Yo, dude, like congratulations." I was like, "For what?" For what? And he just like was congratulating me because, like you said, to the untrained eye, like I see that and I pick myself apart. I'm just
Right.
like, "Fuck, dude, I'm nowhere where I used to be. This and that." But like to some people, like, holy shit, that can't really see the way we see it, or I don't know. But like it was good, I guess.
Yeah.
It-
Well, but even beyond that, bro, I think it's just more like I said, the progression of like getting there, right? Getting to that comfortable feeling, like just jumping back into it, like finding passion again. And I think that's really what it was, like finding
Mhm.
passion again, right?
Yeah.
Like finding
That's
passion.
what I seen, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's what I was trying to come up with, like a word to describe
Yeah.
what I seen on the video, and that's exactly what it was.
Well, my brother-in-law said I look effortless in the video. Like, I was,
Effortless. You know.
it's just something
Doesn't mean
that
passion. I meant it doesn't mean not passionate. It just
Yeah.
that's because you're good.
When you have a true passion about something, you make it look
Yeah.
like you put no fucking effort into it. It just flows, dude. And that's what I seen.
thanks. It's my first love, dude. Before the sex, the drugs, the rock and roll, before anything, man, that's my first love. Like I literally genuinely fell in love with music like way before skateboarding. Like the moment I got behind that drum set, it was like, holy shit, dude. Like it's always been, like I said, man, I've been drawn to it since I was a little kid at a church and stuff like that, and it never happened. And then it happened to me the way it did, and then now it's like I'm out playing with church people.
Yeah. But beyond
Crazy.
and even crazier than that, but like in the recovery ministry aspect of it too, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's kind of cool.
how
Cause like
amazing is that?
like I sat down after the dude that was like jamming out and like singing the song right there with me. And,
He's
like,
sick, dude.
He's like really like, I had a really God shot conversation with him, dude, and it's crazy. The path that he took, and like we understood like what that environment of like being a musician brings, and like how you could fall and stuff like that. So like being able to get back, have an opportunity present itself, or a door in front of me where I could walk in, where it's like, dude, I could play for something recovery based and still be like, the way he put it, he's like, dude, he's like, you could be like the guy that we could switch like chairs like within a year or whatever, dude, or something like that. Going back to like the birthday stuff and all like that. Like, cause when I saw him, like when I first saw him at that one place at CR and I watched him play, like I almost broke down. That was an spiritual experience for me. Like that music, those lyrics and this and that. I was like 6-7 months sober, and I was just
I
like,
think you were 4 months sober. So
Oh,
I made
that's
you. I
right.
made you get a 4-month
That-
keychain.
That was me.
That's right.
No, I did that to you,
You
too.
did that to
though.
me, too.
Yeah.
Did that
Was it
to
at your 4
everybody,
months?
dude.
At 4 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's the only CR key tag I have.
That's
4
funny.
months.
Do that to everyone.
It does, dude.
I got him.
I got you too.
He got me too.
Yeah.
Well, dude.
It was cool, but then it all, like how you said, on God's time, and now I'm here, right? I saw that dude, and like something just lit up. The way he puts himself into music, like,
You believe him.
yeah, like it's not a show. It's not like, it's just kind of weird to explain it. Like you said, like when you see someone have a passion for it, like, it's almost like the way I described it to him. I was like, dude, I saw you fearless, and I was like, dude, I want that. Like, how can you be on stage in front of people, like, and not be scared of getting judged and intimidated and stage fright, or all the things that I struggled at? Question, like, how do you not feel that, dude? Like, you got to feel something. And I just saw pure love for him coming out. Like, it's genuinely, like, he didn't care, like, carelessness, dude, like, on something that I love. And I just was really attracted to that. And ever since then, like, I got in contact with him, and then there's a big God shot like there for me. The color of the drums and the same heads that I was playing on that drum set was the first drum set I ever got behind.
For real?
Before I even like
Damn.
took lessons or even became entertained. Like, my brother-in-law, the one I've talked about like many times, and he bought a drum set for his little kid, for his first daughter, when she was like little, and it was like a little ass drum set, like kid drum set, and it was like a first act, and it was like a maroon drum set with black tom heads.
No shit.
So it's kind of weird once I think about
Wow,
it. When I think
dude.
about it like that, I'm just like, whoa, is this meant to be?
Like,
Is this
welcome
a path?
home, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. Like,
Welcome back, dude.
and then
Damn.
when I realized it is when I was on the phone call with him. Like, he called me. He's like, congratulations, dude. I was like, for what? Like, because he didn't know, like, that none of my family has ever seen. My oldest brother has been to a couple shows with me, but none of my family has ever seen me play drums like that. And like, for them to say like, hey, dude, like my sister, my niece is like, dude, I saw your shit. Like, it went around like my family because they follow like the Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. So it was like a big deal. It's like, I showed my mom, and she was like, holy fuck, dude, like, you're actually pretty good. So like, because like I've been told my
Did
whole
you really
life.
get 18 months?
She told me that again. Did I tell you? No cheats. Like, I was just like, nah, but it's a big moment, so I don't even know what to do with it. Like, I just been patient. Like, I just been patient with everything, dude. The trip, I'm not allowed. I was not allowed, but like, I had my part. But the way it didn't work out for me, like, there's a lot of God shots of telling me not necessarily not to go, but like, it didn't feel right. It felt forced. A lot of the things. So it's just like, I just take it as meant to be. You know, it's not gonna be the last trip that we take. Or
Well, I'm gonna
Like,
go ahead and just not comment on that.
I
but
just
go ahead.
I just been patient, man. I've been like really working my relationship with God, like a lot, my higher power, meditation a lot, dude. And like, I've been at peace. Like, I just been at fucking peace, dude. Like, a craziness, like peace. I'm just like, not like I don't give a fuck. It's like, and it's like more towards the acceptance, but it's just like, it is what it is, dude. Even like when I'm pissed off, like last night, there was a crazy shit that happened at my house, and I was just like, I was in the eye of the storm, dude, and I was just like, I calm. I was fucking furious. I was full of rage and everything, but I was just like I don't know, man. I just making like these breakthroughs with like anger and depression and all that stuff, man. It's been pretty cool, man. So I just been really working on that lately. That's why, I don't know. I just been working on myself lately.
Well, one of the things, and you guys had a really good conversation, and one of the things that he brought up, like, to me, like, embodies like the 12 step essentially. Like, he told you, like, you get a chance to use your gifts for God, right? You have a chance to use your talents for God and for like a positive movement, right? Like, it's the same fucking thing, dude. Like, that we're doing, like 12 stepping, right? Like, you're taking your experience and spreading it for in a positive way, right? We're taking our experience, our trauma, our whatever, and spreading it in a positive way. So to see that go down, man, and knowing how long this is in the making, what is this, probably a year and a half, close to a year and a half in the making, like, to see it like coming to fruition, man, it's fucking sick, dude. And I just look around and I see everything going on, and just proud, man. Proud of you guys, dude. I'm proud of myself most days, but you know.
I thought you were gonna say mostly. Mostly.
Mostly proud of myself. Yeah. No, I'm super. I'm extremely proud of like just seeing the growth. So like I have a few months more than you, right?
Yeah, 5
But
months.
like to see the growth in everyone else because I don't see it in myself, right?
Mhm.
Never. We never do. Like, cause it's gradual for
Dude,
us. But
I don't mean to interrupt you, man, but I've been like really like just admiring you as a person. Like there's this post and it said something like a true friend doesn't want anything from you or doesn't expect anything back, dude. And like I relate a lot that towards you guys because it's like to have that friendship, dude, like to have those conversations where you have like a friendship where you know someone doesn't want anything, just wants your friendship. Like that just blows my mind, dude. Like you're a completely different person, bro. Like in a good way, man. Like I'm just like really happy for you, Jordan. 30 years, dude. I spent a birthday in rehab too. That shit sucks, but it's crazy, man.
thanks, Goomer.
I'm happy
Thanks,
for you.
man.
I'm
Appreciate it,
genuinely happy for you, man.
I'm genuinely happy for all of us, dude, and everyone, man. Like that you got on the fucking drums finally, dude.
Finally, bro.
And now you can like hone your skills in, bro. Like Jordan's talking about progressing from his, where he's at right now to like the next step, and then Dylan quitting your job. He calls me one day. He's like, "Oh, I think I'm gonna take my job back." I was like, "Don't fucking do it."
I was like, I don't know, dude.
And no, me and Goon were talking about it, like taking those small steps, but I first have to stop and look at where my fucking ladder is leaning. Like if my ladder's not leaning where I want it to lean, like at that destination or that whatever that looks like, why start taking steps towards something that, I haven't really looked and tried to vision it, man.
That's big.
No, absolutely, dude. And that's as long as I do something, and I'm not making it sound like I'm doing like anything crazy, but as long as I do something every day that moves me closer to where I want to go, that's it. That's all I'm really looking for right at this moment. Cause it takes a long time to relearn life, you know, but.
Well, I love sitting down, dude, like reflecting, like doing this, man. It's all because we get the time to reflect back on everything. Like even though it's hard for all of us to get together and all, life, the blessings of sobriety, we have things going on in our life, so like to get all together. But it's just, it really sinks in everything that we, have experienced the past couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. It was an amazing time, man. And again, I think we could talk forever and ever about the trip and try to digest it, but there was just a lot there. So. Donnie, you know what time it is?
What time is it,
What
Dylan?
time is it? The Daily Donnie time, dude. Hey, you know what? Before that, do you guys got anything to add on to that? No.
So I saw our biggest detours always lead to the best destinations.
Hey, I like that one.
Well,
I like all of them.
Shots fired.
I like all of them. But I really like that one.
That was a good one. I dug it too.
All right.
Well, that was fun, man. It was really nice being able to reflect on all that type of stuff. So, Goomer, Jordan, Donnie, thank you guys so much for keeping me clean today. Everyone out there, thank you so much for being a part of my recovery. Please leave a comment, like, review the show, follow us, share the show with someone in need. I thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of Not So Long.